Hey guys, how are you today? Another repair we're doing. This is an iPhone 11, and as you can see, we're gonna do the back camera glass repair. You can see those are cracked. Okay, and here are replacement parts. These are the ones we're gonna use. And I'll put a description, or we can, in the description, I'll put a link where you can buy these. But these are the parts to replace those. It's gonna fit perfectly. These are exactly for the iPhone 11. And they'll fit basically here and here. Alright guys, let's get started. So the first thing, no heat, okay? Second thing, wear some protective goggles or lenses. These are Arnett's. These are really cool polarized sunglasses. I'll show you link where to get those too. And first thing we want to do is have a couple tools. I like using this flat tip screwdriver. This is new. I'm going to try this. This kind of came with one of the glasses I got. So what I want to do, you got to be very careful with picking this out because you want to stay away from the eyeball. Okay. So what you want to kind of start doing is kind of chip away from there if you can. Okay. When they're more cracked, it's actually a little easier. You can kind of see it kind of falling apart already. You just want to chip away, and you're always like lifting, trying to like pop it out. If that makes sense. One second. Okay. I'll try to get under here. And then again, if you can, you want to try to, like in a lifting motion. So here I got a little piece. Let's see if I can get under here. Because you don't want this scratching the little lens. Oh, see that? You gotta be very careful. Just kind of pop that. I don't want to try to lift this. Okay. Maybe this can come in handy. See if you can kind of lift that. Yeah, there you go. See that? So kind of popped in a little bit. This. I'm now gonna use this. See it? See how it's falling out? It's kind of hard to show you, but you can kind of get in there and just pop out like that. You see? That's gonna be the best way to pop this out. Okay. You don't want to scratch that lens. And I think this is probably this is the thinner one. So the thinner one is going to go at the bottom. There's a little bit of glue here. So those just kind of pop out. Again, you want to do a lifting motion so you don't scratch the eyeball. I will say this is a lot easier than the 7 and the 8s. Oh, I mean not the, I mean the 7 Plus and the 8 Plus. So we're gonna keep chipping at this and I'll get back. Okay, so we got the first one done. You can see that. We're gonna clean that out with a little, should have like a little blower, but in these times it's hard to get that kind of equipment. So we're gonna start on the next one, and we're gonna do the same thing. So obviously this is gonna be the skinnier one, so just remember that, because you got a skinny one, which is that one, and the bottom one's going to be the thicker one. The top one, I mean, is going to be the thicker one. Okay, so again, we want to avoid cracking that. So let's try to, let's see if we can use this time. See if we can get in a corner somewhere. Key is to just try to, trick is, I should say, try to get into a corner somewhere. Yeah, like say, cool. In a corner right there. And then I'm gonna lift up. There we go, see that? In case you want to verify which is which, see that? This is the thicker of the glass of the two. So I'm gonna go through the, I'll hit pause so we don't have to go through all that. But you see? Okay, so now we got both of them out. You just wanna clean up any of the glue. One second. Okay, so we're back. So you want to make sure you clean all the glue that's left inside there. That way when you put the new glass in, it's going to sit nice and flush. This is a pretty easy job. I mean, I don't want to say that easy, but maybe because I've been doing it for so long, but you just got to be careful, that's all. It's probably like a 5 on a scale of 1 to 10, but you just got to take your time. Okay, let me check the cameras. Okay, so you want to take like a microfiber kind of cloth, and you know the littlest amount or the least amount of tampering with this is the best. Okay. I'm just wondering if that moved. Okay, that's fine. Okay. So it looks like all the dust is out. Perfect. Okay. So now, if we remember, skinnier ones at the bottom. You can also tell by the frame too. So now, this is what I like to do. This usually comes with tape already, but I don't like using that. I like using this stuff, B7000. And what I'm going to do, that's looking good. Okay, let's put this one in first. I like to just put some on the edge because you don't want this getting inside the glass, because when you squeeze it down, it'll kind of show. So I like to just kind of really just put it on the edge because it'll seep in. So like that. And you want to avoid, because that will go past the black part of the frame. Maybe you can just put a little bit. Just on the edge like that. Usually I take this tape off, but this looks pretty thin. And I hate when they do this. It's like, this is the part that's gonna go down. It's like, tape the other side. See that? It's like they should put the tape on the other side. You wanna make sure that that's nice and clean. This off. So it's pretty thin. We're just gonna leave it. I usually take it up, but we're gonna leave it this time. Okay, so now we're gonna put this right on top. Usually I like to just take this off completely, which I probably will. Okay. Hopefully that's on the outside. That's not on the inside. Let's make sure. Okay, perfect. Alright, so let's try to lay this down directly inside here. Okay. We'll move it to where it needs to go. Okay. Perfect. One down, one to go. So remember this side, this one is very thin. So you just want to put just a little bit so that when it touches, it might just seep in a little bit. I would check because this stuff's spider webs. Like so. You don't want this thing falling out later. Maybe we can take a little bit. Try to get it in there. Watch out again, this stuff's spider webs. Try to get in the edges there. Perfect. I like to do once more, which I really shouldn't, but I think it'll be fine. Okay, that looks good. Okay, so now let's take that a little cleaner. Make sure that bowl's nice and clean, which it looks clean. Perfect. Again, I usually take this off completely, but I'm gonna leave it on because it's super thin. We might need some of it anyways. Okay. Alright. Now, take the other side off. It looks pretty good. Now we're going to place it right in there. Okay, now we'll position it. And start cleaning it. Make sure it's nice and flush. want this thing sticking out. And that is how we clean the camera. I mean, we replace the camera lenses. So in case, you know, you had to turn your phone in, or you're upgrading, or you just want to fix it, this is like a very inexpensive way to fix this. And that's it, nice and flush. It's looking good. And that's pretty much it. Might have a little spider webbing in there. That's why you gotta be a little careful with that glue. It's not too noticeable, but I don't think this is gonna come out without breaking. I'm just gonna leave it just like that. I think it'll be fine. Alright guys, thanks again. Thank you for checking out the video, and give us a like and subscribe and tell us what you think about this repair. Alright guys, have a great day. Thank you.